Imagine standing on a cracked, burning savanna 50,000 years ago, watching the air warp from a lethal 50-degree heat wave, while every animal around you slowly drops dead from heat exhaustion. You have no air conditioning, no metal tools, and the nearest water hole turned into a dry patch of toxic mud weeks ago. Yet your survival isn't a miracle. It is the result of a terrifyingly brilliant biological design. While the apex predators of the Pleistocene trapped heat inside their heavy hides like living furnaces, early humans weaponized a bizarre evolutionary trade-off by shedding their fur for millions of eccrine sweat glands, turning the human body into the most advanced thermal radiator on Earth. This unique biology allowed ancient sapiens to actively drop their core temperature while running in broad daylight, turning deadly climate shifts into an advantage by hunting exhausted prey that literally baked alive under the midday sun. But when the planet turned into an absolute oven for months at a time, physical endurance had to be backed by ruthless engineering, forcing the primordial mind to completely abandon the surface and weaponize the underworld. Deep rock shelters and subterranean cave networks became prehistoric fallout bunkers, insulating entire tribes in perfectly constant temperatures, while a hellish landscape scorched just meters above their heads. Humans adapted by becoming nocturnal ghosts, rewriting their entire behavioral matrix to sleep through the blinding, lethal daylight and hunt only under the freezing, starlit sky. Crossing a dried-out wasteland meant playing a high-stakes game of chess against extinction, where sapiens buried hollowed-out ostrich eggshells filled with water and sealed with beeswax along seasonal migration routes months in advance. They mapped the brutal landscape not by where water naturally flowed, but by the precise underground coordinates of their hidden caches, knowing that a single forgotten marker meant agonizing death within hours. For millennia, our ancestors conquered the planet's worst cataclysms, not by changing the environment, but by radically altering themselves through absolute discipline and foresight. Today, we sit in fragile, climate-controlled concrete bubbles, entirely dependent on a modern electrical grid, begging the ultimate question. If the power grid collapses tomorrow and the heat returns, do we still carry that apex primordial resilience, or have we accidentally engineered our own trap?